gals, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic.
How are you?
We're doing the Ironman challenge. Check out the rules up there. This is Ironman. This is our current Alliance contender. Last episode, it was story time. And we made our way here to Stone Talon Peak, and we are really close to level 24. We've got some good abilities, so what we're going to do is just kill a few things here and level up. Now, unfortunately, I can go to... Wait, they won't have a Paladin trainer in Darnassus, will they? Because I don't think Night Elves can be Paladins. Let me check this really quick. I don't think so, right? No, they cannot. So this means there will be no Paladin trainer up here, which sucks. Sucksy, sucksy, sucksy. I'll do a cutscene. Let's get leveled up. I'll have to do a cutscene. We want to get our abilities as soon as we can get them, as soon as they're available to us. It just helps for our survivability. So let's get leveled up. I'll do a cutscene and I'll get us to the other side. Go over to Kalimdor and not Kalimdor. Wait, is it Kalimdor? Eastern Kingdoms, rather. Yeah. What did it pick up there? Oh, an antler. Naturally. Don't have to worry about these. These are friendly to us here. We are not doing reclaiming the Charred Vale. Every time I see the word Charred Vale, I always, in my head, I go Charred Vale because of the WoW's Darkest Secret video. The guy called it the Charred Vale. I did a reaction, like my one and only reaction video. I don't like those type of videos. I think most of them are just bullshit and fake. But I did my only one reaction video to that. And it really, I was impressed. The guy did a great job. I was very, very suspicious and doubtful, and I was making some points, but at one point, I mean, I was like, this is bullshit, right? There's just no way. But at a couple of points, I was like, well, wait a minute, could it be? It was very well done. If you've not seen that WoW's Darkest Secret, I'm not saying you have to watch it on my channel, but you could find it on my channel. I think it was Maddie. His name's Matthew. I think I've always called him Maddie, I think. Look at this. Look at this legend. Hey, brother. How's it going? Hell yeah. That's a real one right there. He saw I have might up, so he puts blessing up. That's a real one. Even though I can't have it.
How may I help?
All right, we can go to Alberdyne. We can catch the boat to Menethil and then fly to Ironforge.
Good luck, friend.
So I'm going to save some time here, and I'll check back in with you. Hang tight. Let me make sure I press the button. Hang tight. But just to let you know, so I got to Ironforge. I got updated spells. So we have Hammer of Justice rank 2. It stuns the target for 1 second longer. I have Turn Undead, which will cause the target to flee for 10 seconds. It is a 1.5 second cast, so I got to be mindful about, how I use it. If I've got like 3 or 4 mobs on me, it's not going to be worth it for me to stop and then cast this because I'm going to continue to take damage there. So we'll use it when we need to. What else did I get? I went ahead and picked up, what is it? Here. It's in Protection. Blessing of Protection rank 2. It's so I can put this on other party members. If we do the dungeon, I can put this on you. It keeps you from taking any damage for 8 seconds. I can also put this on myself, but Divine Protection is the exact same thing. And I think that's it. Oh, I got, yeah, that's it. I think that's all I got there. Can I actually see what I got? No. Oh, also, I went, while I was in Ironforge, I posted the things I had in my bag. I went ahead and paid 85 silver or 90 silver for the book, the first aid book, and I bought a stack of silk. I had actually some in the bank as well, so we can actually do this right now. We can make up some silk bandages, and let's do that. It's worth it for me because to get the book, I would have had to go to Arathi Highlands, and I actually can't go there for a little bit longer, and it's better to have these better bandages available right now, as far as I'm concerned. So we can sell the... Whoops. We'll sell those. Keep the silk. This heals for 400 damage over 8 seconds. Not too bad. And we get heavy silk. It should heal us for basically the full amount. But honestly, the way that you want to typically use a bandage, you know, you're not... I mean, it's nice to get the full 8 seconds, but usually you're stunning the target or running off a little bit and trying to get a couple of ticks off. Is, you know, those are best case scenario. Well, not best case, but that's what you would typically use a bandage for. Otherwise, I can just heal myself between fights. So that's what's going down. I talked to the gym owner. He got back from his, he had a powerlifting meet in Pittsburgh. He set a new personal best. They call it PR, personal record, personal best, on his, I think his squat. Yeah. 567 pounds, I think he said. A lot of weight. He had a really good bench too, but they disqualified the bench because one of his butt cheeks came off the bench slightly. He had a little bit of twist, and they're very strict about form and all of that stuff. So they didn't count. He actually showed me a video of it, man. It was so subtle. And he said it kind of affects you mentally, you know, like you had a really good, strong bench, and it's just the slightest deviation in form, and they don't count it. No, but that's what it is. Anyway, let's make a quick sale here.
Need help?
These actually sell, look at this, 40 silver for a stack of that, these silk bandages. We only need one stack there, so just get rid of that. And I'm never going to eat these sauteed fish, so let's just get rid of those.
Go with honor, friend.
Anyway, we're going to pick up the quest from Sita here for her bag.
What's on your mind? Be good.
One of the users has it. But what we're going to do, I'm just going to stay here in Menethil. We can get some young croc skins, and we're going to get some revenge for my friend David. We're going to get Gobbler's head here. He was killed by the Gobbler. And let me put my R-Stone here. It's in Stone Talon Peak right now. Do I want to keep it in Stone Talon Peak? I don't. We're just going to stay over here for a while. This death right here is most likely the quest where you have to fight this guy right here. This guy's no joke, man. He's level 34. You also have, I think he has 2 ads that he'll get with him.
How are ya?
Don't take that quest for granted. That guy is a truck, man.
Off with you.
He can wreck your ass. I'm assuming that's what that death is right there. We will not be doing that quest. We'll pick up In Search of the Excavation Team. The rest of these quests are just a little too far out of reach for us right now. Anyway, yeah, nothing really amazing with the skills we got there. Level 26, Salvation. This is pretty good. If I've got a DPS, so I'm going to be healing you boys, unless we get another healer or whatever. If like, say, a hunter or whatever pulls threat, I can... Well, actually, it's better to do this before, so we can judge, right? So if we've got a rogue or something, and maybe they're pulling threat off the tank, I don't know. It might be actually good for somebody else to get threat off the tank. That way he's not taking so much damage. But anyway, this reduces the threat that they generate by 30% for 5 minutes. Flash of Light 2, I don't know. Maybe we get that. I'm not sure. I've got Retribution, or it goes from 5 damage to 8 damage that somebody takes when they hit us. And then Seal of Righteousness, rank 4. Definitely grab that.
You got my attention.
Good. All right, let's search out some crocodiles here. Anyway, I was talking to like the gym owner. His name is Jason. I was talking to him, and I've kind of wanted to compete for a long time in powerlifting. Thing is, I've waited too long. Like, I'm getting ready to be 55 years old. Let's get up here. But the competitions, I think, they're like from 16 to senior citizen. I don't know. He just kind of caught me kind of excited about it. I've been thinking about doing it, but I don't know. I'm a pretty strong dude. Probably stronger than most people my age. The problem is I've got some pretty bad knees from MMA fighting and shit like that. My joints, not the best, right? And powerlifting, you're heavily using your joints, all your hinge points. Bench press is hell on your shoulders and your wrists. Squats and deadlifts, hell on your knees, your lower back. But it's not like I would do it and, it would just be for the health part of it. It's like, I'm not going to I don't care about competing for money or, rewards or anything like that. It would just be, I don't know, something kind of, I'm interested in weightlifting anyway, right? So, I'm not sure what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I was actually looking up like what I need to do. So there's basically 4 levels. There's the international level. Then there's by country, or not by country. You have like North America, South America, EU, and then from there it breaks down to regions, and then it breaks down one further, and then it breaks down to, for here in the US, it would be like state level. In Canada, it would be, by Providence or whatever. There's a cost to it. You have to have a membership. That is a regular Wetlands croc. We don't want to... Kind of hoping I can pull this guy. Holy shit, gotta go. I gotta be careful here. We could handle the Wetlands croc there. I just don't want to. I want him to fuck off. It's what I want him to do. I say, you should be fucking off pretty soon. Kind of fortunate I didn't run into like the raptor or whatever over here. Anyway, I don't know. We'll see what happens there. I've got a very high bench press. Before I got sick and was basically out of the gym for over a month, I can bench over 400 pounds. Jason was saying he got like 370 something. He's 20 years younger than me. So I feel like I could do well in bench press. And I used to have a decent squat and a decent deadlift, but I really don't do those things anymore because they're just too rough on me. But if I wanted to do the competing, I would need to, I'd have to train up and, build up my strength again and all of that. He could give me some excellent tips on form. Now, let's see. See what happens. All right, we're looking for croc skins here. Looking for skins in all the wrong places. Looking for skins. Now let's go over here and pick on some murlocs. I'm going to find Gobbler. Slay one of my channel members. You pay the price. You pay the price. Murlocs will run away. Gobbler looks a little bit different. Yeah, he'll be. I think he's usually over here. It looks like he can be between these two places. There's a chest there, but it's a bit risky to try to get. Man, I love Seal of Justice. It's kind of a little bit of peace of mind knowing the mob is not going to run off. Oh, I gotta switch this macro here. That. I could actually put both of them in there, I guess, in case I get the other one. We just have both of the types of clams. I mean, there's way more than that, but it's primarily what we pick up at this level. Good idea to keep an eye on these things too. If you get too close over here trying to run out, wouldn't be good to get one of those on you if you're already in a bad situation. This chest actually might be doable for us here. Not going to switch over to Seal of Justice here. I'm just going to use this. Might be doable. Let's see if I can get this guy. Actually, yeah, let's be safe. I don't want to chain pull, right? Like him to him to him would be worst case. If I get two of them, it's not that bad. But three of them, it's just not doable. A little bit lucky there. That guy was... He just come into range there. That's not good. see what happens here. They're pretty far apart. I don't think I pull there. Yeah, they're pretty far apart. I fucking hate that, man. I missed 2 shots in a row, which means the Crusader falls off of him. Let's get healed up here and get this chest. What the fuck? I missed it? No, I didn't actually drop it. I switched over to Seal of Justice, but I didn't judge him with it. Alright, not too bad. Well, it's pretty stupid. It's a horrible chest. Had a little money in it. Find old Gobbler. There he is right there. I'm coming for you, bitch. I did it again. Did the same thing again. Tried to switch too quick, I guess. Damn it. They must have a very high chance to dodge or parry. It sure seems like it. All right, Gobbler. Says he has pierce armor. I don't know what else he has. I got rid of the unit scan add-on. It's just, I don't know, there's too much on the screen for me. It seems like it's more accurate as far as abilities, but I don't know, it kind of takes away from having to pay attention too much. You know, if you're not really worried about, you know, having to do this and spin your camera around and look for stuff. I don't know, it just doesn't feel the same. It's definitely safer. There you go, David. I killed that motherfucker. Yeah. Travisine got revenge for me on a paladin that I died on. It's really cool of him to do. It's nice to have somebody gets revenge for you. I just got super unlucky on that mob I was fighting on the paladin. That paladin probably would have made it to 60. I was doing real well on them. So it's interesting, if a mob is already fleeing and I drop Judgment of Justice, they stop running. It's kind of cool. Alright, one more Murloc. We're done with this. We get ourselves some croc skins.
Skillfully done.
Battered footlockers over there. Let's see if we can finish up finding some rock skins here. Not quite ready for this. Oh, let's go out. We make our way over this way. I kind of forgot about this. Tramping Paws would be a pretty easy one. Those are pretty low level gnolls that we can fight. The old green warden. Mm-hmm. That's not a young croc there, so he doesn't do us any good. That's the follow-up, though. Seems to rain here a lot. I guess they don't call it the Wetlands for nothing. Turl, what's going on, brother? Fucking hell, I hate that. Sometimes an ability would say you're close enough to use it, but you're like right on the edge of being able to use it, so you don't get the ability off. Really grinds my gears. They should fight. Always. This should be a thing in the game, Blizzard. Remember two different mobs, NPC mobs like that, they should fight each other. That's what I think. Croc's pretty high DPS pet, huh? Typical kick in the balls drop rate. Hardcore roaches. Going up to do the raptor quests. Gotta get something to eat. Hungry. That croc meat might sell. There's one over there as well. See if we can get lucky with this kill here. Aren't you going to say the thing you usually say, E? All right, I will. See if we can get lucky with this croc here. We've been up all night. There you are. Where the hell did he come from?
Skillfully done.
Thank you. Appreciate you. I don't know how much skill was involved, but we got it done. I'm going to take a moment. We get over to the Green Warden here. Another cutscene, Eric? Yeah. They're instantaneous for you. It's like, I'll be right back. Boom, I'm back. Mm-hmm. This guy's always much further down than I always think I'm getting close to him, but he's way down here. Yeah, so I guess we came through at level 16 or so, because those were skull mobs when we made the run. Solid chest there. A good place to get it. It's only like 7 gnolls there. Be like 80 copper and a loaf of bread in there. Yeah. No thanks. I feel like those chests should have guaranteed greens in them. Not that we could use them, but that's a lot of work for... Well, that's part of it, though, right? You don't know what you're going to get out of a chest. It makes it exciting. Kixel.
Yo!
What's happening, brother? Got some stuff you might be interested in. Apparently these Murloc fins sell, so we'll try to do that.
Hurry back!
Try to do such a thing as selling it. There's Kixel there, and then there's Quixel in Aguro Crater. You scare Quixel with the mechanical Yeti. He hates it. All the people you scare hate it, terrified of it. And that's why his friend is doing it. They like to traumatize their friends. It's usually a slime or a whelp up here. I have gotten lucky on Sitta's bag. I have gotten it on the first kill. It's very rare, but you can do it. All right. 15 gnolls and 10 mongrels. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm safe right here. I will be right back. Hang tight. Alrighty. They're down this way. Yeah, these are green mobs for us. That's a great place to go. It's a whelp. There is an ooze. Let's see. That's weird. Why did my devotion aura fall off? Did I get dispelled? That's happened to me before. That seemed weird to me. I must have got dispelled. I don't know why else that would fall off. Maybe one of the Murlocs did it. Okay, hopefully these things do not have a replicate. I don't think they do, but if they do, we'll be able to interrupt it. In a stone form here, just a little extra armor. Good grief.
Skillfully done.
Oh, look at that. Killed one time on this character. That is rare. Oh, that feels good. You can get real unlucky with that quest. I've killed like 50-something of those things before. It just happens sometimes. And the thing that sucks about that is once you get so far, right? You've killed like 20 or so, and you just keep thinking, it's like, well, it's like I've killed so many, it's getting ready to drop. It's going to drop any minute, right? It's got to be this kill. And you just kind of get like sucked in. You get so far into it, you don't want to quit the quest because you're like, it's just one more kill. It's got to drop, right? No. It's like a fresh roll every time. All right, they have Spirit of Decay. Not really worried about this stuff. This is not a green mob. It's okay. We should be okay in here. Let's see if they run off. I'm pretty sure that they do. All right. Well, the mongrels do not run off. Sometimes some mobs run and some don't. Actually don't need the fen runners, but whatever. So that ability is Mosshide. I think it gives them extra armor. Doesn't say what it does. All right. So there's nothing over there, so I'm going to let him run away. Go ahead and heal up here. Can't let him get too close to the... I don't want to pull him too close to the camp, although I should be able to pull him. A little bit risky there. So he won't run away. You freaked me out there, frog. Nope, they do run away. All right. Yeah, I must have gotten dispelled. Or, you know, something like a dispel, whatever it would be. Probably didn't need to do that. I could just easily remove. Yeah, he's just going to put it right back up. Spirit reduced by 6. Yeah. Gone. It's probably one of the better ones you can get, though. If you're going to get some kind of horrible disease you can't get rid of. Spirit's probably not bad. I think the worst kind, personally, are the kind that affects your primary stats, right? Like your agility and strength reduced or whatever. Those are rough. And we've got to watch out for these crocodiles. We've got these long, crazy fucking patrols. Got one behind me and one in front of me. Definitely want to put this on him. The last part of this quest is to get these. Well, not these specifically, but there's ones that are like stealthed or whatever. Look at these two close by here. What are you doing? That's a patrolling mob. It's green, so we should be okay here. Back here. Damn it. Oh, fuck. Okay, so what I'm going to do here... Why isn't it working? I'm going to have to bubble lay on hands here. Why didn't that work? Oh, it's got to be undead. Oh, fuck, it's resetting. Damn it. Okay, I read that wrong. I guess that makes sense. It's the ability is literally called Turn Undead. The targeted undead enemy. Okay, well, we keep that on the bar anyway, but that's not what I thought it was there. Okay, a little bit scary there. That's my lay on hands and my bubble. I can't have the intellect buff. Yeah, I don't know how I read that wrong. Because I remember when I first saw the ability, I saw that it said turn undead, but when I read it, and I read it more than once, I didn't notice the it has to be undead part. Which is pretty important. Look at that motherfucker right there. I gotta watch out for that other mob as well. Wherever the hell he went. We need mongrels. I think there's usually 2 here. Pretty fucking nervous now. It's only 3 minutes on Divine Protection. Probably didn't need to lay on hands there. I don't know. I don't think I got hit again. So we don't need the ones carrying the... Oh my god, there was a mob right there. Thought there were two close by. We don't need the ones carrying the axes. We need the brown ones. We carry a sword. Got a chest behind me. You can get that. Looks like it's up here behind a tree or something. Yeah. Check it out. Bunch of fen runners up here. Look at that hidey spot for that chest. That's beautiful. Love it. Level 23. Got a ooze behind me. Not doing a lot of damage here. That's what I love. That's such a cool racial ability dwarves have. You probably would never would have seen this chest, right? All right. I'm going to get rid of this mob, at least. Okay, I'm actually fine with that. Gotta watch out behind me. Whelps are deadly here. Flame lash sounds horrible. Oh, did you see that? Wow, I thought he was getting away, but we dropped that justice. He came right back to me. That's such a cool ability. That would have been bad. He was heading right for that dude. Get it and go. Swift Thistle and a healing pot in there. These bigger health pots will sell for sure. Swift Thistle should sell. Wool will sell. And we need to keep the silk. We should be able to pick these guys off here. Damn it. Fucked it up. Just gonna let him. He won't actually pull that, but I don't want to get too close to it. It's not the first time I've tried to do that too quickly, where I switch over to the seal, but I drop it before it's up, I guess, and end up dropping the righteousness on him. Ooh, shit. Make sure I get that second hit off. If I miss two, this judgment drops. Pretty grindy. That's right, we're getting some cloth, XP, and a little coin. There's that patrol we marked up. It's not the same one that was almost had us there. Looks like I may have made a sale there in the auction house. I guess it was him. This guy's a very long patrol. I think that's that same one. All right, 3 more mongrels, but we need like 10 of the other things. The fen runners or whatever they are. Let's do battle under the shade tree, my friend. Might as well be comfortable while we fight to the death. A little bit of mutton chop there. That mage is over here. Maybe. This guy's pullable. Croc there. Misjudged that. I'm usually waiting when they're low on health. I know they're going to run. I'm waiting for my last axe swing and then follow it up with righteousness. Does a little extra damage. I actually think it's better to leave these long patrolling mobs up. I think I mentioned this before, but when you kill them, then you don't know when they're going to pop up. And if they have a long patrol, they could be, you know, anywhere in that patrol. Where if you leave them marked up, at least you know where they are the whole time, right? I mean, obviously, somebody else can kill them, but it's not a bad strat. All right. We're looking for the brown guys. There's that mage is still here. Let's actually get this one, I guess, because we do need it. Rocks. And oozes here. There's one over there. Coming up right behind her. Doesn't look like she needs it. Oh, it's this guy. This was the one. I guess he could go between running and walking. Look at her. She's going to get the camp here. This is so cool to watch. She's fucking level 23, too. I'm going to give her wisdom. Oh, wait. That does put me in combat. I'll wait till she's out of combat. Okay, she healed. She's got to regroup. Oh, she just used Arcane Explosion there. If I was to put a Blessing of Wisdom on her, I would automatically be on the aggro table of every single one of those mobs. Oh, God. She might be in trouble there, man. If she doesn't get away from that croc, that's unfortunate. So what happened is you saw one of them broke out. That's all it takes. Yeah, she got away. It just takes one of them to get away into melee range, and it kind of screws her up. She was trying to reset it there. Looks like she popped a big health pot. Where did she go? Did she die? There she is. I'm going to put Blessing of Wisdom on her. 15 mana every 5. Yeah, there's a time to be helpful, and there's a time to, you know, watch your own ass. That's all it takes. You heal a player like that, give them, do anything. I could even be fighting another mob here, and I could get on the aggro table. I've always thought that was complete bullshit, but that's just kind of part of it. Like, I shouldn't get on the aggro table if I'm doing abilities just near the mob. Like, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, if I'm in aggro range, I guess that's different. But you can be very far away from a pack of mobs. And you'll notice you get out of combat and you can't sit down and eat or drink because you're in combat with a hunter who's like way the fuck over here or whatever. She got most of them. Yeah, I've never played a mage like that. I kind of, every time I see a mage doing it, I'm always like, man, I want to try that. Level up a mage so I can. Because you don't even really need to do quests. I mean, I guess you could do a quest at the same time, but mages, they just fucking AoE farm. Now, if there's casters in the group, it's, you know, you got to skip that pack, right? You can't really do, I mean, unless you sheep it, I guess, but I think it's kind of risky. They pop out a sheep and they start casting on you. Yeah. All right, 3 more. Yeah, I thought she died there. Isn't actually set for the fight there. That chest is back up. It is back up. Let's go get it again. The other guy isn't. Oh, there he is. He just literally popped back up. Let me mana up just to be safe here. One of my channel people told me you can get a pet. There's a slim chance it can drop from one of these red whelplings. Kind of cool. It's probably super, super low chance. As the Alliance, I don't think there's a quest to even kill these mobs. If there is, I've not done it in a long time. Shit. Yeah, he's a runner, so he's going to run off much quicker. But he's fine running that way. Bring your face to my pretty axe. Not sure how the line goes. I should know it. But that line wasn't in the book. It was something they added for the movie. Why don't you head off down the hill there, bro? I'm just going to swap places here. It's pretty close to pulling. Motherfuckers. They're just like swapping. Right. You gotta go. I have to remember this chest up here. If I'm on another character in the future, you know, not a dwarf with treasure finder, come get it. A shoddy blunderbuss there. See if we have any better items in here. Pretty horrible. Pretty bad. No, they're not even up this way. Where are you at?
Greetings.
Oh, right there. Looks like they're all down the other way. There's usually a node in these little lakes here. Pond, I don't know. It's got to be a difference between a lake and a pond. It probably has something to do with the size of it, I would assume. I'll have to look that up. I could ask my Echo Dot. Alexa, what's the difference between a lake and a pond?
The technical distinction between a pond and the lake is still being debated, but the most common distinction about their difference is that lakes are normally larger than ponds.
Okay. So she says it's still being debated, is what she said, but the most common distinction is the size. Makes sense. All right, we need 2 more, and I see the last one right over here. Is that the patrolling mob? There it is. Gotta watch out for the croc here. We can get him to come back across the... That works.
Skillfully done.
Skillfully done. All right. Let's get out of here. It goes back to the warden. And we'll get a follow-up to kill the... He'll want some flint, I think, and something else. More terrible drop rate. And I'm going to get a little bit of lunch. I think I'm going to have a... Got these spinach wraps. Put a little turkey on it. Some, actually chicken. Some chicken. A little shredded cheese. A little bit of sour cream. And I've got some, like some sauce. It's like taco sauce or something. Heat it up in the microwave a little bit. Go to town on that bitch. Go crazy. Let's go crazy, said Prince. Alexa, the musical artist Prince, what was his name?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Prince was born Prince Rogers Nelson and later called the artist formerly
That's
known as
right.
Prince.
That's right. His first name was actually Prince. It's Prince Rogers Nelson. I'd looked that up before, and I was surprised that his name was Prince. Then he did that weird shit where he's the artist formerly known as. He was just a symbol. That's what happens when you get too much money, man. You just shit just... I don't know. People get fucking weird when they get too much money, especially when they've had it for so long. All right, 9 crude flints. All right, let's hearth back to Deepwater Tavern here. Yeah, it comes off these mobs. It's a little bit scary in here, so it might put that off a little bit, but we can turn all this stuff in. We do get to keep the bag from Sitta, but we don't need it. See if we made any sales here. Oh, we sold wool cloth, 4 of them for almost 8 silver. Look at that, 40 silver for a stack of 20. And another, about 39, close enough. I think this is an 8-slot bag you get from her.
Welcome. Watch your back.
Oh, it's 10-slot. That's nice.
Off with you.
We just got some reputation with... Oh, we're now honored with Stormwind.
You need something?
Just need to sell some stuff. You know. Here we are.
Light bless you.
Sure, light bless you. Let me check in here.
Great to meet you.
I can wear this stuff now and it's upgrade. Do I have money? We've got 12. I need to do this. Let's just... God, this is going to be... almost 4 gold here. Not quite. Not quite 4 gold. But we're going to take all of that.
Safe travels.
Let's see what this does to our armor. Right now we have 1154. Armor reduction against a level 24 by 32%. What? It's still 32%? Okay. Well, it's more armor. I was expecting a little bit
Well
better
met.
than that.
Be good.
That was a little disappointing. What do you have?
How are you?
Got a big maul here. That is not better. I don't know why it tells me this is better. Ours is pretty much a second. It's 0.9 seconds slower, but slower weapons do more damage. They're just better. So the current axe we have is just way better. The top end damage is just way better there. But here's the thing. We're not actually critting a lot, right? Because we don't have agility, right? Agility helps with your crit chance and shit. And we just have no stats. So I often wonder if the damage per second works out better. Because we just don't crit that often. It's not like we don't crit, but...
Watch your back.
we don't crit very often. All right, let's go turn this quest into James Halloran over here. And we'll get a follow-up. And we can turn Gobbler's head in here.
Well met.
There he is.
Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
I'm going to pick that
For the
up.
Alliance.
It is a pretty risky because it involves the Murloc camps, but they're actually not too bad. And if you do it when they're green, you can, like, the worst case scenario should be just 2 mobs on us.
Greetings. Light bless you. Be careful.
I got more sales coming in here. The third fleet, we're going to hide. I have no intention of doing anything underwater there. It's dangerous as shit being on those boats. Hulking gauntlets for 20 silver. All right, let's take a load off here, man. Thank you so much for choosing to hang out for a little bit with me today. Appreciate it. You guys and gals take care. Ironman and myself will catch you in the next episode.
See ya.
Peace.